No! Hello and welcome to another Thrill Rise photography vlog, and we're here today at Legendia theme park here in Poland. So yeah, I've really kind of wanted to come to this park after kind of seeing theme park worldwide, so Sean's vlog of the Lek coaster, which is actually just behind me, just over there. So yeah, I was really lucky enough to be invited here by the park to come and take some snaps from, actually. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting some really good quality kind of content for them. So yeah, so we're kind of making our way slowly kind of around the park at the moment, and yeah, we've just been on this really unique kind of flat ride here. So yeah, and I was kind of filming and thinking I was just going to be able to sit in my seat, but obviously it was just throwing you around. Nice bit of airtime there, so yeah, absolutely great ride. Just quickly show you at the back so you can kind of see it going round as I'm talking. So yeah, first of all, thank you to the team here as well for allowing us to visit today. You know, like I said, the Lek coaster behind me is one of the rides that I've kind of really wanted to do for so long. Everybody says about how good it is, so I'm really looking forward to doing that. And yeah, and kind of seeing what else there is. What is really, really good and really interesting as well is there's also another coaster just over the back, which is a twin looping coaster. And I've already got the credit for it because it was originally located at American Adventure. And I actually did it there, so actually it's going to be quite nice to get back on it after so many years. So yeah, see how it's actually holding up. So yeah, looking forward to it. There's I think there's 5 or 4 coaster credits here. So yeah, really looking forward to get on that. I think there's 4. I think there is 2 kind of the old ones, the looper, and then you've got the leech coaster there. So not a really, really long day. Obviously going to try and get as many flat rides in as we can. Obviously ones that are actually really good, or ones that make me feel kind of sick, I'll probably try and leave, or try and get some on the footage. So yeah, really looking forward to it. You know, I'm going to spend a couple of areas here, get as much photos as I can for them. Some really good spots over by the entrance of the Lek coaster over the lake, and I've just spotted already because the lake's so calm. I'll be able to get some really good kind of reflection photos as I'm kind of over there. So yeah, I've got Becky with me today, so she's kind of pondering and walking around, and yeah, so far so good. We got back well, to our hotel, shall we say, at 3 o'clock in the morning, and yeah, this park opened at 11 today, so it's open from 11 till 6. So we kind of got here around about 12ish. So it's kind of amazing, really, like a theme park enthusiast. You know, over time, when you've been doing it for some years, how first of all you start off by being the first person in line at the queues, and then the first ones to the first coaster, the biggest coaster in the park. But as you kind of you know, do it for a few years or get older, you kind of don't really get there for opening, but you kind of ponder around the park a little bit more compared to what I would normally do some years ago. So yeah, a little bit different kind of feeling. So yeah, what we're going to do now is head round straight to the first coaster over the back, and kind of head our way around that way to go and try that. So yeah, first one up is, I think it's called the Dreamcatcher. Speak to you in a bit. So there we go, that was the first coaster of the day, so Dragon Temple. So yeah, what did I think? It actually looks a lot rougher than it actually is on ride. It was actually a little bit better than I was expecting it to be. So yeah, not bad at all. Not really much to say, you know. They've kind of trimmed it towards the end, which actually makes it a little bit better towards the kind of the last bit. I know when I've kind of seen POVs before, they kind of really do slam the brakes on at the end, so it's quite nice not to have that. So yeah, I'm quite liking the old Muko behind there, and then you've just got kind of the dragon there. So yeah, we've just been kind of working it out in terms of costings, because obviously it's really kind of hard to get you head round. So it's Polish lottie over here in terms of money wise. So we've worked it out to get into the park. It's around about £20 to get in for the day if you were going to come and pay for the ticket. And then it's 10 lottie, which I believe is £3 to park for the day. So just bear that in mind. So we've just ordered 2 beers, so 2 pints of beer. And the actual grand total price of that was £3. £3 for 2 beers at a theme park. It must be one of the cheapest theme parks that I've ever been to. We've just been looking at the other little bits of merch that they've got in there, so like keychains and stuff like that for the park. £1, you know, it's unbelievably cheap, absolutely brilliant. So before coming here, we stopped off at McDonald's to get us something quickly, and we had 2 signature meals, large meals from McDonald's, and it cost us £7, which is, you know, unbelievable, isn't it? When we go back home, you're literally paying £7 just for one kind of signature meal. So yeah, to get that today for 2 meals is unbelievable. So yeah, we're gonna spend some cash today when we go in town and get a really nice meal, something that we don't really do much. So yeah, so we're gonna head round now. We're gonna go round towards the Let Coaster in a second. But you've got this little, the giant water pump ride there. Instead of obviously being a pirate ship, it's kind of a swinging gyro. And as the kind of ride is moving, you then pump the water into the actual barrel over there. So yeah, it's quite cute. A bit of a different kind of thing in terms of what you would normally get. So yeah, so far I'm really enjoying the park. It's actually a really nice park. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like American Adventure, but obviously a different type of theming, but the lake being in the middle as well. I think it's just the same as Wallaby Belgium's the same as well, with the lake in the middle and you kind of the rides all the way around the outside. What's quite interesting is right over the very back there's a lot of groundwork going on, so I'll kind of try and get some footage of that to see what's going on over there. It'd be quite nice if they get some more kind of rides in at some point here. So yeah, and then obviously as we work our way around, get on Let Coaster. So yeah, and then I'll take you on board for that. So yeah, just gonna go and grab my beer now, and then we'll carry on round to the Let.
Remember we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned, now I'm up all night. I'm picturing you, acting like a fool. I'm on the other side, you're like a full moon. And I'm up all night, howling at you. Tables have turned, tables have turned, tables have turned, tables have turned. I used to be chill, now I can't catch my breath. When you say my name, I feel tight in my chest. Can't handle the space, I need you here by my side. You make me sweat in the coldest of nights, yeah. I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel.
Okay, so I made a little bit of a mistake with the name of the coaster, and I know you guys are so ready to start commenting below saying that I got it wrong. So it was the Dream Hunter Society coaster, yeah, which I actually quite enjoyed. So yeah, sorry about the mistake there, but I should have read the map. But yeah, just got the beer, there you go. So 2 beers for £3, absolutely brilliant. So we're going to have a few of them before we kind of leave today. So yeah, it must be kind of one of the cheapest theme parks in the world for kind of drinks and stuff like that. So wow, I really like this. It's a shame it's not open though. Dragons Wrestling Tournament. Look at that. Not seen anything like that before. Oh, it's a shame that's not open. So yeah, the plan is now to actually get on these sky rides. So we've just been sitting there and watching them. So you've actually got these gondola ones, and then you've actually just got these ones that you can just sit as well. And we've just noticed that we're actually the wrong side of the park to get on it. So yeah, we're going to try and find where we can get onto them later on. In the meantime, I take it the best thing to do is probably get over to the coaster and finally get on it. So yeah, next up. So we've been walking for about 3 miles at the moment in an area which we actually don't need to walk because there obviously is no queue line. So yeah, we've been literally walking all the way around the other side, then through the kind of second bit, which I thought, oh okay, that's okay, we're going through the right bit, and then we actually ended up back at the entrance again. So yeah, but we'll know for next time to obviously just come straight in and just turn straight right. Here we go, the first time on Let Coaster. And we're doing it right at the very back. Becky's first time on a coaster for some months.
Like a week.
What was the last one?
Holland.
Oh yeah, Holland, Wallaby, Untamed. Woo! There we go. Let coaster.
Wyjście jest po prawej stronie. Dziękuję bardzo. Proszę o stację przysiadać na prawą stronę. Dziękuję bardzo.
America Parks. Woo!
I think it won't be as bad at the front.
We'll see. Don't know. Get a good view going through the station.
But we're left off from the eye factory.
Here we go. Here we go. Back row. So pretty pointless thing just happened. So there's nobody waiting in the station. So I got off the train, kind of took a few photos in the station, and then got back on the train, and still no one had actually come into the station at all. And then I got told to unlock the train, then to get me off, to then walk all the way back round, to then go back in exactly the same spot. I kind of get it if it's a busy, but there was literally nobody waiting. I've ended up being on the same one. Doesn't really make sense at all. Airtime again. Conversion through the station. Conversion back round. And again, airside. Conversion. Really? Airtight. And finally into the brake run. There we go. Literally just after that first inversion, after the drop, after that point, I don't know if it's just the sun in my eyes or something, but my vision slightly goes funny. Yeah, absolutely fantastic ride, let coaster.
Wyjście jest po prawej stronie. Dziękuję bardzo. Do widzenia.
yeah, so there we go, just come off the Lech coaster. Yeah, absolutely fantastic Vekoma. It's actually nice to get on a Vekoma. That actually is a really good quality ride. And there's a second one that we're going to be doing tomorrow. This was actually equally as good as I believe. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Some really good moments of airtime, some great inversions in there. It's really good speed all the way through. So yeah, really enjoyed it. Just a bit annoyed really with the kind of the having to get off to walk all the way back round to go onto the same coaster. I kind of understand that there's kind of you know, that people could be in the queue line coming through, but the train was completely empty. It was like the front row, and then literally then afterwards just literally our one that we were in. So yeah, a bit of a shame, but oh well. Just going to show you around the shop of the actual Lech coaster now, kind of different variations. So you've got these hoodies here, which 149, so I don't know how much that pretty much works out to, but you've got these t-shirts then, the Lech coaster ones, 25, that works out to £5 English money. So I'm just going to quickly work out, bear with me a second because I've got my little calculator. So 39, so they're £7.84, and then these hoodies at 140, where they're 30, just there. So yeah, 30 pounds for them ones there. So yeah, crazy. But there's some really, really nice stuff. I really like this yellow kind of one, or the blue one actually. I think they're really quite nice little t-shirts. And I believe they should have, hopefully, my size. A large, yeah. So for £5 you can't really grumble, can you? Absolutely quality t-shirt there of a great ride. For literally £5, and then yeah, you go round, so 20, so it works out to about what, £4 I believe for these. Some really kind of nice mugs there, £2 I reckon they probably work out to. So yeah, some absolutely brilliant kind of merchandise there, spooky for Halloween. Yeah, so 40% off these at the moment. So how much are they? 24. Yeah, it's just absolutely nothing, is it really? It's crazy how cheap it actually is here. So really good if you collect kind of magnets and stuff like that, fridge magnets. Really like these bottles. So how much we're looking at them? 25 again, so £5 for them. And then we just work our way through over here. And then you've got kind of just got some generic kind of ones there. Actually quite like that. How much are they? 40. So they work out to about 7. So as you know, on my bed I've got quite a few different variations that we've kind of made on our own. So I actually quite like that, but it's just a bit dirty. It'd be nice if they kind of got some clean ones in the back. That would be quite good. Looks like many people don't really buy cushions or pillows here. Yeah, 28. So yeah, really, really cheap kind of place to come. Like I said, cheap to get in. As soon as you get over it, it's really cheap as well. You know, in terms of costing for us, we got a flight which is £56 return, I believe it was, which is probably more than what people pay. Some people pay a lot less than that. So yeah, actually not bad at all. And then hiring the car and little bits like that, actually it wasn't really much at all. So yeah, really, really good. I actually quite like these as well, actually. You know, I don't really like fridge magnets, but there's some really nice kind of bits that they've got there. Which, yeah, like I said, don't really collect them, but actually they are quite nice. So yeah, just kind of nice little resins if people collect them or like that kind of stuff. So what's that, 50, and I've just broken it. Let's just try and put that back in. There we go. So yeah, some really good stuff. So yeah, that's the Lech shop just as you come off the ride. Right, we've got 2 more coasters to go. The double looping coaster, and then another Dreamcatcher one. So yeah, let's go and carry on and then get some shots of the coaster. So next year, the park are actually getting a new attraction. So they're getting a new rapids ride, which they're kind of halfway through building at the moment. So I'm just going to quickly show you. So if you have a look just up here, so they've got the lift hill just going in there. Looks like to believe that all the trough is actually ready to go. So there's not much really left for it to do. So yeah, it looks like it's going to be quite a good little themed kind of rapids ride. Really close to obviously the double looping coaster, which is the next one for us. So yeah, it looks like for next year this park's going to have a little rapids ride. So they will have a log flume and a rapids, which is great because obviously there's not many parks now that do have rapids rides. You know, they're kind of slowly deteriorating over time. So yeah, it'd be quite nice to see what that kind of come out like. So yeah, the next up, double looping coaster, which is not a new cred for me, it's an old cred. So it'd be quite nice to get see what it looks like. But I believe from last time Sean was here, I think this building's all new here because this wasn't like it. So it looks like this actual coaster is here to stay, which is great. It's kind of nice to see that the actual area is still being kept alive. So I'll take you around and I'll show you kind of around the where the actual front bit is and show you kind of off-road footage, and then obviously get on there and see if we can record. Right, let's get on to it. Here we go, so the double looping coaster with a cattle pen queue line. So yeah, one person on that ride. You know, it's crazy how quiet this park actually is. You know, this is a Saturday, you know, I was expecting it to be a bit busier than this. But literally, I think the longest we've had to wait at the moment is for people to board the actual Ferris wheel to weigh it out. You know, it's crazy really to think how this park survives. There must be somewhere along the line where it does actually get busy. You know, so yeah, I mean, it's great for me, but in terms of park atmosphere, it slightly changes it a little bit because obviously you just don't really feel it as much as what you would normally do. So yeah, that's me through the cattle pen. You know, it looks like they have decorated and done a lot of painting on this ride, so it does still look really new. Right, I'm just going to quickly get on it. I need to load you up onto the chest mount, and then yeah, let's get a front row POV. Okay, here we are. So we're on the front row of the twin looper, and just actually getting into the car itself, the train itself. I've noticed that there's actually right at the very back a space for you actually to go backwards. So that must be so intense. So the plan is to get this film right now and then get back round and do it backwards. That's if it opens. But yeah, oh my god, I cannot believe you can actually go backwards on this. That must be so intense going through that double looper. You know, I was a kid when I first went on it back in American Adventure days, so I'm not too sure if they used to do that originally or not, but yeah, I'm really looking forward to, if we can, get on there. Oh, that's really cool. So look, they've got a GoPro mount right at the very front there. That's interesting. It's a shame that I can't add it to there. So I've actually got that mount on it here right now. So that would be really cool if I could mount it onto there. What I might do is once I go round, come back round and ask him if I can mount it onto the front and get a POV that way. That'd be really good. Right, here we go. We are off. Let's see if it rides like it used to.
I podczas kursu proszę nie wystawiać rąk.
So these restraints don't actually cover you up at all. They're literally just there, just a kind of deterrent really to get out. So I reckon it's kind of the G-force really that's keeping you in. Becky's sitting this one out. She doesn't really feel like going on this one. So we'll see. But yeah, a little GoPro mount at the front. I wish all parks did that and literally just like clamp it on. That'd be great. So here we go. Will it ride exactly the same as I remembered it? I remember it being really, this first drop being really scary, obviously back when I was a little kid. Obviously slightly different now, you know, with the different roller coasters that I've been on. So here we go. Gonna get off the lift chain. There we go, and we're off. Woo! First loop. Second loop. Just literally coasting now to the end with a helix, double helix. There's your first. Helix, 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 helix. A little bit more there. And into the first brake run. There we go. So yeah, you don't really actually leave your seat whatsoever in that. It's quite interesting that literally you just come straight into the inversion, straight into it, without even actually moving whatsoever. So yeah, in the station we'll try and find out if we can actually attach the GoPro to the front. That'd be really good. Right, speak to you all in a bit.
Stawiać rąk na boki.
So something amazing just happened. So on the front of the train is a GoPro mount. They actually allow you to use it to get a POV of the ride, and I thought that's really, really good. So yeah, the vid footage that you just see there is actually of the actual mounted GoPro mount. I just think that's really, really nice of the park to do that, and I think, you know, potentially could be something that they, you know, parks could look at, where they could try and mount it and then obviously make sure it is fully secured, you know, and helping kind of guys, you know, film the actual proper footage instead of obviously trying to do dodgy ones. So just waiting for the back now to go backwards, because I want to give that a go and see what that's like. So yeah, next up is me going on this backwards. Speak to you all a bit. Right, here we go. So this will be a back row ride on the very back of the train. Like I said, I can't remember 100% if American Adventure had this one as well, but yeah, because it was so long ago since I went. You know, hit me up in the comments actually if American Adventure used to allow you to go backwards as well, like this one does. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to see what it's like. Here we go. Yeah, it's really strange how they've just got one operator. they have one operator running the ride, literally doing everything. I always thought that they always needed a minimum of 2 people to run, but I guess not. So yeah, here we go, backwards. Here we go. Oh! 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 Helix, 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 helix. There you go, backwards ride on the double looper, much more intense that time. I don't know if it's just because you're more towards the back, but yeah, you really feel it coming out, just literally the last little bit of coming out of them loops, you really do feel, and obviously that bit of the first drop as well, you do really feel kind of the intensity of it. So yeah, really good. I enjoyed it more actually on the back going backwards. Could I do it a number of times? Probably not, but yeah, really worth doing. And yeah, getting the footage, and obviously riding backwards on a coaster is always a good thing, isn't it? Right then guys, next one.
Zapraszam Państwa serdecznie do zagrania w promocji. Ale warto odsłuchać ta promocja. Jak tam kupuję promocję, to znaczy, że jest zdrowo wtedy.
That pretty much comes to the end of our day here. So yeah, there is a couple of hours left at the park opening, but a lot of the kind of major stuff that I wanted to do is now done, and you know, this park really is more of a family kind of area, so more park, and I just don't feel right obviously filming some of the kind of the children's rides and that as well, especially not having the little ones here with me today. So yeah, there is a lot more that you can kind of see and do around the areas, you know, that I've kind of not shown you, but yeah, absolutely fantastic day. I really enjoyed the day actually, and like I just said, I've just kind of done a pan shot, but yeah, you can just absolutely fantastic day, you know, from kind of going on some of the classics, like, you know, just over there the Ferris wheel, over there kind of going on kind of one of the Sky Flyers over there, log flume, Leech coaster was absolutely fantastic. You got the rapids, which have actually just been built over there, the double looping coaster, which is a classic that I'm really happy to get back on, and you know, just really happy, and thank you to the park for allowing me to mount that GoPro on there as well, to get that really good a POV hopefully. It was shaking a little bit, so hopefully it come out okay. The Skyflyer, you know, and absolutely brilliant to get kind of see one of them back up and running. You know, Drayton Manor was the last time that I went on one of them, and that was, you know, when kind of Shockwave was first opening, so it just shows you how long ago that would have been that I went on one of them. You've also got then the last coaster, which is just over there, and then a pirate ship. So yeah, I really enjoyed my day here. It's been an absolutely great little park. You know, I won't be rushing to get back, and that's not because obviously, you know, I didn't really enjoy my day until kind of they build something else. I think, you know, there would be no kind of point coming back here, you know, unless I had the little kids with me. You know, they would, because they'll be able to get on quite a lot of the little rides that they've got here. But yeah, I just don't think it's worth a visit back at this moment in time. But yeah, really enjoyed it. Some absolutely fantastic rides. Staff have been really kind of accommodating, apart from obviously that point with the getting off the train, unlocking the train just to get me to go back round to ride the same train. You know, it's a bit of a strange one to me, but you know, it is what it is. You know, there must be a clear reason for it. But yeah, I mean, I've got some absolutely fantastic photos. Well, hopefully I've got some fantastic photos to be able to share with you guys as well. I'm not too sure how quickly I can get this up. I don't think there's any kind of rush for me to get this process to get on online, because there's kind of no newness there like there is with the Halloween events that I've been going to. Obviously there's only a certain time scale that people are going to be going to them or viewing them, so obviously that's why I wanted to get them on there. So hopefully the plan would be is to be able to edit the photos, drop them into the video. If not, obviously you'll see them coming up on the Instagram pages coming up in the future, obviously over on Twitter and Facebook as well. So yeah, everything is continue to build the social media. YouTube's, you know, doing very well, I believe anyway. You know, we've hit over 1,000 views on one of the videos, which is absolutely fantastic. So yeah, the plan is then to obviously, you know, to build on that as far as we can go with it. So yeah, hopefully you're enjoying the content. I am getting more thumbs up than down, so which is great. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the footage. So yeah, the plan is now is just literally go into the shop, go and buy some bits, get back in the car, and then obviously shoot off somewhere. So yeah, I want to get something to eat. Yeah, I want to get something to eat somewhere. Take Becky out for something to eat around here. Yeah, and obviously get ready for the park tomorrow. So yeah, looking forward to it. It's going to be some absolutely fantastic rides tomorrow. Legendia is the park that I've always kind of wanted to go to for such a long time. So yeah, last year building that ride, and obviously then holding out, and obviously getting over there now for this for the RMC. Definitely worth holding out for. So that is it, guys. That is the end of the vlog. Hopefully you've enjoyed this one again. I try and kind of travel and get around as much as I can to get you some of the best content, but also parks that it's not always regularly uploaded. So kind of having a look on there, there isn't really many kind of different vlogs from this park that I kind of saw on YouTube. So yeah, it's quite nice to get to parks that, you know, that don't always get kind of chosen to go to. You know, instead of going to the same old Fort Park, Blackpool, Pleasure Beach, Blackpool, Pleasure Beach, Blackpool. You know, so it's actually quite nice to do some different variations as well. So yeah, that is it. That is it for me. See you all on the next one.
September we met, I could tell by your smile. You hadn't been with a good girl like me in a while. Yeah, you were impressed, couldn't leave me alone. Text me every time that you pick up the phone. And I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned, now I'm up all night. I'm picturing you acting like a fool. I'm on the other side, you're like a full moon, and I'm up all night, howling at you. Tables have turned, tables have turned, tables have turned, tables have turned. I used to be chill, now I can't catch my breath. When you say my name, I feel tight in my chest. Can't handle the space, I need you here by my side. You make me sweat in the coldest of nights, yeah. I had control in the driver's seat, but my hands are slipping off the wheel. Now the tables have turned.